Hello, hello?
Hello, let me
Yep.
just turn down Predator. Okay.
Are you listening to music?
Yeah, the extended version of the Predator 2 score. It's very cool.
Is that like one of the custom ones, or is that the actual proper thing?
It's the proper score, but there's a guy called Giles Nuentis who does like these extended cuts of them. They're
I,
very, very cool.
I think it might have actually pointed me towards a couple
I
of
have many a time because he does these amazing like extended versions of things.
those.
Like the
So,
versions you've always wanted to hear. You're like, oh my god, yeah, I want 20 minutes of this.
I mean, sometimes it works. Sometimes things outstay their welcome. I
He's
found
very
music.
good at it.
If I'm listening to something for a
I'm
long,
gonna try some in tonight. I've hooked something up with my webcam and an old poise lamp,
oh
so
right,
I might actually be able to film what I draw.
you're doing a Heath Robinson thing. Okay, we'll give that a shot.
Might be shit.
Give a wave. Give a
I've kind of
wave to
got a
your
poise
camera.
lamp in my face, and it's reflecting everything at me, which is not great.
Give a wave to your camera just in case it works. It might
There's
work.
some thumbs.
Thumbs are good. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. Yeah.
All good in
Hanging
your
there,
world?
innit?
We haven't exploded yet, or been taken over by robots, or
Yeah,
lost
we
their
haven't been
jobs to
destroyed by the
AI.
robots. The economy hasn't actually collapsed.
Did you see that new montage of AI videos that just came out? Like, very close to realistic AI generated things going
No,
on.
the only things that I've seen, I have seen like there's an MG advert running at the moment for actual MG advert for cars, and 70% of it is AI. As far as I can tell, the only things that aren't are the car. Everything else in it. There's a woman riding a horse in like a show jumping thing, and you're like, that's AI. And there's a woman doing like a sort of shooting at the Olympics kind of thing, and you're like, that's AI.
I mean, my main
Like as soon as
question.
there's a human being in it, it's AI. You're just like, you can tell.
Oh yeah,
It's
there's
not me
the
being
uncanny
paranoid.
valley thing
You're
going
like, oh
on,
yeah, that ain't.
and they sort
That
of
ain't
still move
real.
around a bit like liquid, but
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's like the skin kind of shifts. It's like it's not a thing moving with a skin on it. It's like it's being repainted every single frame as it
yeah.
moves. And it's kind of weird.
Well, that's why it's taken up so much fucking power to do these things. The other question is how many iterations did they have to go through to get that? Because they won't have got that on the first attempt.
Oh God, no. That's the irony now. Is like instead of hiring a bunch of artists to make it, they're just hiring a bunch of artists to tell the computer to make it. It's kind of the same thing. So it's just like, well, you may as well just hire the artist to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the AI companies talking to the UK government saying you've got to build new power plants for AI. It's like, what? No, that's insane. Why? What? You've got the manpower there to do these things. Just let the manpower do them, and don't crash the economy.
We
And,
are living in crazy
and at the
times,
same
aren't we?
time,
Like
don't spend billions building unnecessary power plants.
we're definitely on the verge of something. You're not wrong. What you said about that Jurassic Park thing, it's like, yeah, it's yeah, something really bad is going to happen in the next 10 to 20 years.
Yeah, if we get through this decade intact, I'll be very surprised. But something's gonna snap.
Something very scathing is going to happen, and
Yeah,
something's going to break.
I mean the upper classes, like the people with all the money, they're sort of like one "let them eat cake" comment away from getting their heads chopped off. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like they don't seem to realize that they're outnumbered like 500,000 to 1 in the US
Now they
alone.
always seem to forget that little fact, don't they? That there's
It's
like a billion of these guys versus you.
yeah, and they sort of think, oh well, I've got my little
Simple numbers game.
yeah, well, I've got my little mountain fortress or my little bunker to retreat to. They think, and so yeah,
Doesn't
but if you've
matter.
got anyone there, if you have staff there, they're part of the people that want to fucking
Already
murder
on
you.
the inside, man.
The only reason they are there is because you are paying them. If the money suddenly loses its value, they're going to eat your face.
And your children and everything. Eat the rich, man. I've told you.
Yeah, the best fucking way to survive the apocalypse is to make sure the apocalypse doesn't happen.
Yeah, basically, yeah, but yeah. It seems to, yeah, skip over that bit. I've just got my private island. It's fine.
Yeah, go live on the private island. Fuck off to the private island. Don't bother us anymore. That will improve things greatly.
What are we doing?
Well, you want to do a drawing? I had a
Well,
couple.
yeah.
I had a couple of ideas.
I don't even know if I want to bother with games. I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know
just
how
see
I'm
how this
feeling
goes.
tonight.
Just see how this goes.
Yeah, I just have so much fun doing this.
I mean, I had two ideas.
I've also, on a tangent, done probably the best artwork I think I've ever done, probably period this week, and it's probably all because of that.
Was that the
Like
page
it's
that you
really,
sent me, or was that the montage
oh
pic?
mate, just everything that I've been
Oh,
doing.
just everything in
It's just
general.
been shitting out gold since that thing. Like the inking on my comics has jumped up a massive notch. Like just all the sketches I've been doing are just on another level. Like it's just like unlocking stuff.
I think it's
Because
just
you're not in the work, you're just
yeah,
doing it, and you're just kind of it's like unlocking some kind of like
fun. It's
yeah, yeah. I think that's kind of it.
it's
It's like it's taking the brakes off a bit, and you're just going, oh yeah, shit, I'm just drawing like me instead of trying to do a thing, you know? Because like you do get in that like, oh, it has to look good, and I have to do this, and I have to do that thing, and I have to remember to do this, instead of just fucking drawing it and then going, ah, shit, that actually turned out pretty well.
I mean, I do think you've got to enjoy what you're drawing. You have to be enjoying the process to produce good stuff, and often you
Yeah,
need to get out of the work mindset to do that.
yeah.
Like it's like, right, this is my day-to-day activity. I have to do this to get something finished. But if you do that all the time, it's to your ultimate detriment. You need to take a break. You can still do your drawing and stuff and try out new things, but it has to
Drawing
be
is my escape, but like, yeah, I also do it. You know, it's like it's just the comic all the fucking time. So yeah, there is
doing a
that.
little something on the side is like a palate cleanser.
Yee. What we can do?
Well, I had two ideas. First was a like a Dark Souls type knight. Doesn't have to be from Dark Souls. I just like the visual style of Dark
Yeah,
Souls and that kind of shit. And the other was Pac-Man.
it's Pac-Man. It's a fucking circle.
No.
It's like that's it.
Do Pac-Man, but make it visually interesting.
Oh, that's too much like an assignment. I don't know that. That's too much like work. Let's do the Dark Souls Knight thing. Let's
Dark
start
Souls
with that.
Knight thing. Okay, we'll do a Dark Souls Knight thing. Yeah, I mean, I love the visual style of Dark Souls and all those related games.
Soulsborns.
Yeah, I mean, I love the style of the world. I love the style of the characters, but I've never been able to play them properly.
You seen we're getting a film?
We're getting a film.
Yeah.
What film?
Elden Ring. Getting a movie.
What, a whole movie? They're not just making some Amazon exclusive.
No, no. Like they've got oh shit, somebody really massive on to do it as well. Because it's from Soft, isn't it?
Yes.
Elden Ring movie. Choo 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 choo
Oh,
choo.
I didn't do that.
Alex Garland.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that could work. Oh, I made a mistake when I was talking about the Andor series.
No.
I did.
Really? You?
Yeah, I know. I got my. I thought the guy that ultimately did Rogue One was behind Andor. It wasn't. It was another guy who sort of did the final touches to Rogue One. He did the Andor. I mean, that's still why it's good. He's one of the reasons why the Rogue One movie was so good. It's just I gave like full credit to that other chap. Both names I've forgotten now. The guy that did the thing.
Cool. That was a good chat.
Yeah, that little journey there. Don't come for me for accurate information. I can't offer it. I know nothing.
I just had to look up who's directing this thing. I know someone told me, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Gotta go weird, haven't you, for Dark Souls?
Well, just grim. It doesn't have to be like weird-ish.
Kind of both, innit? Grimdark, weird.
I wanted to try and
I
weave.
suppose. Go on.
I was trying to weave in another themed day, like medieval Mondays or something, because I really enjoyed drawing like crappy nights. Well, not crappy nights, but darks and sinister nights and things. And I did it. I did a few, but then I sort of dropped off because I just could not keep up with doing like every day a themed day.
Yeah. Morbid Mondays. If I give him a shield, or is he going to be doing rolling? Rolling or shield?
I think I'm doing a more of a boss character thing. I'm not sure.
I don't know what mine is. I haven't got a clue.
No, I'm making this shit up as I go. I'm falling back
Yeah,
on my my knowledge of
I think that's
armor.
what's yeah. I think that's what's good about doing these. It's just whatever.
Yeah, this is like a proper jam. This one because there's like no reference. There's just something off the top of your head. Chuck
I'm
some
just fucking around with shapes, to be honest.
pelts on his back or something.
I've gone with a shield. It's because he needed something to do with his other arm.
I think my guy's all sword.
Oh yeah, I've got a load of that as well. You could have like a massive sword. It's impossibly big. And yet they wield it like it's made out of paper.
Yeah, they chuck the thing around fast enough so you can't dodge the fucking thing. I'm not bitter about the game.
I love Dark Souls.
I want to love
I'm
it.
aware that it hates me.
I want to love it. I want to play it and explore this weird, sinister, undead world that's there, but I can't. It's impenetrable. I played through what the like the first few felt like feet of it. Where did I get up to? Yeah, the first battlements you go up to. That's like nowhere in the game. It's next to no distance into the game.
No,
That's as
it's
far as
you basically just walked into the undead asylum or whatever, and that's it. No, not the undead asylum. That's where you start.
Yeah, I got out of there. It's after you get
I
dropped
know where it
off
is.
by
I
the
can't
giant
remember,
pigeon
yeah.
thing.
You live up there for ages. Yeah. No, I got past all that. I don't know why.
No,
I got
couldn't.
friends of mine who've completed it a bunch of times. I was like, oh god, craziness.
It's like Elden Ring. I want to give that a shot, but I know I'll suck at it. So it's like, do I really want to? I'll wait for it to drop in price and then pick it up dirt cheap.
It's a whole mindset readjustment for playing those games.
I think I just don't understand what I'm saying. Like, do you gradually level up? Like every time you fail, do you get stronger? Does your character get stronger?
Well, yeah, you get all your souls and all that kind of shit. And when you go back to the bonfire, you spend those on things, and then you upgrade and advance and level up. That's how that works.
Right. I might need to take another look at it.
It's a straight RPG shit.
I just didn't feel I was
Just
making any progress with it. I mean, I don't mind sort of grinding for progress. It's just
You should be all right with it then.
I couldn't find any progress as
the way that I always look at them, because it's interesting because there's like a generation of people who just went, oh god, they're so hate-filled. Like every time you die, you have to start again. And I thought, that's every game when I was growing up.
Yeah, I was going to say that's just 80s
it's like
video
every
games.
Sega game. Like that's Sonic. And that's basically how it works. It's just that. You just do it again and again and again until you're good at it.
Yeah, that's why I don't care about the. But what I'm saying is, I just could not detect any progress. Maybe
you've got to upgrade all your stuff and buy better weapons and armor and.
I didn't seem to be doing that. Maybe I was just doing that wrong. Maybe I didn't understand the mechanics to do that correctly.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit like you need to go and have a look at how that works. Yeah, because that's kind of like how you get better at it. Quote unquote better.
Yeah, because I don't mind chucking myself into the fray and dying instantly as long as you get something out of it. Is the thing.
Oh yeah. Souls are what you want. Every time you kill somebody, you get that little white light comes off them.
Yeah.
And you pick that up. That's basically money.
Currency, yeah.
Yeah, and you just use that to like
buy
make your character shut up. You should go back and try it again. Have another go at.
I want to give another shot now, especially after what we're doing here. It's putting me in a sort of knights in armor mood.
Oh no, we've gone silent. There's like a
Oh
huge gap.
no!
Yeah.
Focus it. Now, when we hit those sort of silent moments, I just fast forward the footage a bit. I speed it up so it gets along to the next
Realise
bit.
that we're just like in the zone.
No, don't fret, dude. I'll edit it so it's good.
We'll
I'll
beep
edit.
it out.
I'll edit it so the audience is permanently entertained. Don't worry. I did that with that most recent one.
The beeping was so funny.
Beep,
Oh
like
god.
bleeps are fun. Bleeps are just innately funny. People ask why I asterisk out my swear words, and that's the reason why. It's just
It is funnier.
I
Yeah,
just think
it
it's
is
funnier.
way funnier. Yeah. I think I've kind of riffed a little bit on my current villain for Candleman.
Nothing wrong with that.
Because she has all this like horrible, gnarly armor that's kind of rotted.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of doing a bit of that.
Well, that's proper Dark Souls territory.
Yeah, it's kind of she's a little bit inspired by that. Did you watch that trailer I sent you, the Alien Romulus one?
No, I didn't see that one. You posted why? Why? What is it? As a
They
spoof
did it
one?
for real. It's trailer voice guy.
I thought trailer voice the guy was dead.
Yeah, but they found a new one.
Or is that the epic voice guy that does
No, it's a legitimate trailer for it. It came out like 10 days before the release of the film, and it's got in a world.
the?
It's got that guy on it, you know.
Yeah, he's very dead, unfortunately.
I know he is, but like it's like the memory of him done die. I remember it coming up on like Instagram, being like, "What the fuck? They've done a trailer for it with a voiceover guy." Like, when was the last time you heard that? Like anything where it was just like, they hunt, they kill, they breed. It's like, what is going on? In space, no one can hear you scream.
For some reason, I was looking for the original Jurassic Park trailer, and that still has the voice guy,
Yeah.
or a voiceover.
Of course it does. There's only the one guy, I swear. Like, did every fucking movie trailer when we were growing up. I love that Predator 2 one. I thought I'd gotta find that for you because it was so good.
He's in town killing time or something. He's
in
got time to
with
kill.
a couple of days to kill. This summer, Danny Glover is Predator 2.
Now the original voiceover guy, there was some sort of, I think it was like a Seinfeld related movie or something like that. But they actually got the voiceover guy for that, and he was just taking the piss out of himself throughout.
Yeah, he's done it on a couple of things.
In a world, no, there's no world. One man, no, there's not one man.
So I remember that.
It's at the tail end of it. He said, "Get out of the box." No, I like it in here.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I remember that. There's a stand-up comedian. I can't remember, his name escapes me right now, but I'll find it for you and send it over at some point. But he does the best impression of him you've ever heard, and he does a whole fake trailer as part of his routine. And it's Arnold Schwarzenegger as Little Tortilla Boy. It's absolutely amazing. It's so good because he does Arnie as well, and he does Arnie really, really well. And you're just like, this is genius. And I would watch the shit out of that.
There's the trailer for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the movie version of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's got Stephen Fry narrating it. Basically,
it's Sam Rockwell.
It's Stephen Fry as the voice of the Hitchhiker's Guide, basically saying what a trailer is.
Yeah.
But goddamn,
That's
it's just so fucking funny because his voice changes at one point. So you get a guy who sounds like he's been smoking cigarettes. He's been smoking cigarettes since he was 5, and then there's this pause where it goes back to Stephen Fry's voice and just goes, so he's coughing it off. It's just so perfectly timed.
Oh, I need to see that.
The
I've not
trailer,
seen that.
the trailer is arguably funnier than the movie.
Yeah. I mean, Sam Rockwell's the best thing in it because it's Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
And that guy's never done anything bad ever.
Yeah, he's like the best thing about Iron Man 2.
Yep. 100%.
Like, he's the only good thing in Iron Man 2.
When you dance in every film you're in. I'm glad we started with something light. Jesus Christ.
It's just shape, dude. What have I done? Oh, did you ever read or have a leaf through?
I don't read.
It was, I think it was Brian Froud. Yeah, it was Brian Froud that did it.
Labyrinth guy.
Yeah, it was called Goblins of the Labyrinth, I think, and it was just all the concept art for the goblins from the labyrinth. But it had like,
Oh yeah.
but it had like Terry Jones doing all the writing for it, saying what all the goblins were. So it was like a field guide for goblins, basically.
Yeah.
But I think that was my.
I'm aware of it.
That was like my introduction to Brian Froud. But all the armor design in that is like reminiscent of the stuff from Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the sort of the griminess of it, the sort of hodgepodge nature of it all. Because I went leafing through it earlier on in the year, and that's what immediately jumped into my head. I just thought, this is Dark Souls before Dark Souls. Because that's what the labyrinth is.
Yeah.
This weird sort of twisted world full of just broken, almost dying things.
Yeah.
Oh, they were talking about doing a Labyrinth sequel. They can't do a Labyrinth sequel.
Can we just stop?
Don't
please?
do a Labyrinth sequel. Please. Let it just be its own thing.
Fuck alone. Yeah, just let it exist as it is.
Do a remaster. Like just go back, touch up the fucking cells. That's it. That's all you need to do. Because it's a fucking awesome movie with awesome design work.
Probably do it on CGI now as well.
Oh yeah, we'd get a CG. What's his face?
David Bowie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd bring him back using computers, wouldn't they? And it would just look a little off. And they'd all be patting themselves on the back, and there'd be like documentaries about how brilliant they did it and how they made him look like him. And you're there going, yeah, but it doesn't though. Did you ever get those? I just can't wrap my head around that. Like, I've seen so many of them. Like, it was like one for Rogue One where they just sort of sat there patting themselves on the back for how good Peter Cushing looks, and you're like, yeah, but it doesn't look like him.
I mean,
Am I on drugs? Does nobody else see it? You're just there going. It's like they've all convinced themselves that it's good.
No, I mean, I could see right through it when I first saw it. When I first saw it, I was genuinely excited because I hadn't seen anything like it before.
You know, it's great. You know, and the guy they got playing him is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, but
you know, the physical acting and everything.
But then I started hearing more about it, and they didn't get permission from Peter Cushing's estate or family to do it.
Yeah,
there's all that kind of dodgy shit, and that sort
classic Disney.
Yeah,
good old Disney.
Evil fucking Disney.
They're such a bunch of dicks, aren't they?
It's just like they literally have no reason to be evil. They don't. They had the Disney brand. It's like.
Well, they're going to end up as Weyland-Yutani. They're like, you know, they'll just buy the moon and put mouse ears on it or something.
But it's like these are the people who have your childhood. These are the people who you grew up on their content. You would give them money if they presented good content. If they produced good shit, you would quite happily do that. But they're just so relentlessly evil for no reason. Like, if they were on the rocks or something, yeah, sure, be an underhanded shit, but they weren't. They did this of their own choice. It's why?
What are we going to do today? Let's be evil. I mean, do we have to? I mean, we're doing okay. The book says we're doing okay. Do we have to be evil? No. We will take over everybody's childhood and destroy it before their eyes.
But
I don't know
why?
why Werner Herzog, but I think that's just the voice that comes. Oh God! When you come up, right? I've got the Jack Reacher movie lined up for you.
Oh, what, the Tom Cruise one?
Yeah, Werner Herzog plays the villain in it.
Oh shit! Really?
Which is just like one of the best things just ever. Oh, the cast is off the chain, dude. It's got Robert Duvall in it. It's great.
Well, it was a. I was going to say George Clooney. That's not right. It was a Tom Cruise movie. Why did I nearly say George Clooney? That's not.
They're not the same.
I know they are so not the same. I don't know why that came to me. Yeah, it's a Tom Cruise movie. Of course, he attracted the big stars.
It's really good. I really like it. Everybody went nuts because they're like, "Oh, in the book he's like 7 foot tall, and I don't understand how they've got Tom Cruise playing." I still think Tom Cruise plays him better than the guy they've got doing it in the TV show at the moment.
Yeah,
he's truer to the portrayal. He acts him better, and he portrays the character better. The version in the TV series is a bit of a dick, and I'm like, but that's not who he is. Like, that's kind of the whole point of that he isn't that guy.
Yeah, sometimes like they sort of they mix up tough guy with arsehole. You can be a tough guy and not a dick.
That is literally the point of the books. I've read a whole bunch of them. That's who Jack Reacher is. It's the whole point of, like, he is this fucking walking roadblock, which means he could be a complete bastard, but he chooses not to be. That's the whole point of his character. And then in the series, they just kind of make him into a bit of a twat, and it's like, this is not who he is. It's a little bit of a bully and a little bit of an asshole, and it's like, that's literally the antithesis of what he's supposed to be. Whereas Tom Cruise plays it so heartfelt, so true. You're just like, yeah, you are him. Like, you might be the wrong physical build for him, but you are him. Like, he embodies the character perfectly.
I'm going to be an old man yelling at a cloud again, but I think that's actually a generational thing, because Tom Cruise is from that generation where, the good guys aren't bullies. The good guys aren't constantly talking down to people and shit like that.
You're just quiet and then get it done.
Yeah, whereas...
which is what the books are from, because they're basically westerns. Strong, silent stranger walks into town, discovers something bad's going on in the town, fixes it, leaves. That's every Jack Reacher book.
Because if you look at the way heroes are, well, supposed heroes are sort of written now, it's just, they're all fucking assholes.
They're all brash, loudmouth twats. Yeah. Which is like kind of the entire opposite of, like, the whole American legend thing. Like the whole John Wayne, Shane kind of mythology is the quiet, soft-spoken hero. Well, it's that thing, isn't it? Talk
softly, carry a big stick. I was about to quote that same fucking thing.
It's exactly that. Like, yeah, it's a great film. I really like it. It's got an awesome cast. The writing's really good. The action is fantastic, and it has one of the best soundtracks I've heard in a movie for years. I think you'll really like it.
I mean, the reason I haven't seen it is because, well, Tom Cruise, and I'm a bit of a snob when it comes to Tom Cruise. It's like, I'm a bit tired of seeing his grinning mug.
I didn't used to like him that much, but he's saving Hollywood these days.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say, there was
everything he does is great these days. So I'm like, yeah, okay, you're the last person making good movies.
I did just go and see the most recent Mission Impossible.
Sure, I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
It's really not good. It's a rare misstep from Tom Cruise, because I was going to say that Tom Cruise movies
pretty rare
are watchable.
Like, most stuff he does is pretty good.
As much as I hate his grinning mug, he's not in bad movies. His movies are.
You're good. Right. He doesn't smile in Reacher, so you'll enjoy that.
Okay, but yeah, it's rare where you'll sort of be looking at it you watch during a Tom Cruise movie.
But it's got Hayley Atwell in it. How can it be bad? Oh no! Don't do this to me.
You'll understand when you see it.
My running out pen has run out too much. I need a new running out pen.
Oh no!
There we go. Am I supposed to do the cool shading if I haven't got a running out marker pen?
I mean, I think the problem with Mission Impossible is that there was such good gold in the past. Like, Ghost Protocol is just a fucking awesome film. I
Yeah,
really,
I haven't seen all of them. I took they were running like all of them on TV a couple of years back, and I caught a bunch from. I was like, shit, these are really good.
yeah, just watch Ghost Protocol. It's a standalone thing. You don't need to
That's
sit.
the one with Simon Pegg in it.
Simon Pegg's in them for a decent. Like, he's in them from number 3 onwards, but he plays a more active role in Ghost Protocol. I think that's where he actually sort of joins the team proper, as opposed to
Is
just.
that the one with the was it the Khalifa or whatever?
Yeah,
it is,
that's the
British
one.
Khalifa. Yeah, that's the one I saw a big chunk of, and I was like, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's like. I think it's because it's done by Brad Bird. That's that's why it's good.
Wow.
Um,
Are we allowed to like him? Are we okay?
oh, what did
like
Brad
him?
Bird do? What the fuck did
I thought
Brad Bird?
Bird did something.
No, the guy that used to run Pixar did something, and he dropped off the radar. I don't know if Brad Bird's done anything.
I don't know. I just feel like everybody has now. Anybody over 25 is evil now.
I don't recall Brad Bird doing anything untoward. He's too busy making quality cinema. No, Mission Impossible's after Ghost Protocol started to become more series based. Like you had reoccurring villains and shit coming
That's
back.
ironic because it's based on a TV
On
series.
TV, yeah, but yeah. That's
Wait a minute.
Ghost Protocol you can just watch, and it's
okay.
good. It's quality.
It doesn't have Hayley Atwell in it.
No,
Uh,
unfortunately, she doesn't show up until the last couple. She was still doing the Marvel thing when Ghost Protocol was out.
yeah.
Well, cameos. What
I'd
else
go
is
back
Hayley
in time for Hayley Atwell.
What else has Hayley Atwell done? That's not an insult. I'm not trying to be insulting. I'm just trying to think,
No, I know.
What else has she done?
She's done other stuff.
I'm sure she has. I just can't
There's some
think of anything.
TV. She did Pillars of the Earth. I think that's what I saw her in first.
Oh shit! Was she in Pillars of the Earth?
Yeah.
Holy cats! I've only seen that once, and that was when it aired on telly.
Yeah. It's quite a while ago.
I was
now.
going to say that'd be why I don't recognise her. Or it's going to be one of those things where I rewatch it and think, oh shit! It's in. I know it had Ian McShane in it, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He was like the main antagonist or something.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Ian McShane playing a bad guy.
Yeah, I've just picked up Deadwood, the Western series, like the full 3 seasons of that. So I really want to get started into that because I've been wanting to watch that for fucking years. And Ian McShane, Ian McShane's in that.
You don't like westerns? We covered this the other.
I didn't used to like westerns. That's the whole thing.
Compute. Let's just speed that bit up.
Don't worry. Don't even think about what's going on with the edit. I'll faff around with that later on.
Oh, it's funny, this one.
It's coming up with amusing ways of editing things, like with the bleeping. Like if it trying to echo what happens. Like when my computer crashed last.
Oh, the bear and the skeleton or whatever the hell it was. That was funny. I was like, what?
That's from Look Around You. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, I remember Look Around You.
Yeah, the second season of that, they had the scariest image in the world, and that was it. And they're sort of saying, this may shock you. If you're easily frightened, please turn away from the screen now. The world's most frightening image. And they all turn away from the screen, and that thing comes up. And then it cuts back to them and says, wow, that was very frightening. But a couple of episodes later, they have power cut or power issues or something goes wrong.
Yeah.
And then that image just randomly flares up for just a second.
Oh god, that show was ahead of its time, man.
Oh god, yeah. It was the first season that was always my favourite, though. I just because I remember watching videos like that in class.
Yeah, exactly. It was very much of it, yeah. Because you're there going, oh god, these are the VHS things.
I have lived this. I know exactly what's going on.
Yeah. Germs are from Germany.
It's when they do something completely insane. You may have seen this experiment before. It's a common experiment.
I think I'm kind of done.
Yeah, I'm just doing my usual post-drawing bit. Because this, I want to get the texture on this because it'll look fucking ace.
I have texture on it because it's real paper.
Okay, show off. You and your cutting edge stuff.
At some point, that will be a thing. I'll be like, how have you made it look like that? What do you mean?
Yeah, give it another couple of a decade or so, and kids they'll be in awe.
Have you done that without a tablet?
You mean you have to use your hands?
Don't. That's like a baby's toy. I get that reference.
Yeah, but they're going to be saying that when they fall back on AI. Fucking dweebs.
Drawing.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done.
Doing stuff.
Just
yeah, so am I. I'm
saving
worried
it
I'm going
out.
to fuck it up now. I'm just like...
Yes, step away from the pencil.
Yeah. Leave it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop adding stuff.
The fear of
I
working.
like the idea that maybe the perfect drawing is just to fill the entire page with black. So there you go. You think maybe I overworked it?
I mean, you're working with no safety net. I've got the undo function.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'll have to get my phone. Hang on a second.
That's fucking sweet, dude.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I love it. That's straight out of Dungeons. That feels like Dungeons and Dragons. Which I guess is what they were aiming for with Dark Soul. Red was a good choice.
It's what I had.
It works.
Once you get to a certain point in that game, you'll discover something called the Boulder Knight, and it basically looks like that.
Oh.
And they're fuckers.
I was going to say, is he going to kick my ass? It's like, everything in that game will kick your ass.
That's what that game does.
It's the whole point.
Oh, let's have a look at yours. I haven't seen yours yet. Oh, damn, that's really fucking cool. I love that.
Sword looks a bit weird. It's supposed to be sort of angled backwards, but it's like, yeah.
The perspective's not quite working.
Yeah, I rushed it.
Not mind.
I'm going to tweak that.
I like his halo thing on his helmet and the scraggy cape. That's very cool.
I don't know where the halo thing came from. It feels like it's straight out of Warhammer 40k or something, but yeah.
Yeah, possibly. There are oh, was it Ornstein and Smo?
Well,
They have
Dark Souls
that
game.
kind. Yeah, they're a pair of bosses later in that game. They have that kind of shit going on.
I will probably never encounter them.
I haven't got that far. I know of them, and I absolutely love them. Ornstein and Smo. They sound like a legal firm.
Oh, I think I've seen someone playing against those guys. Well, playing that section.
Nails. But I love the names, man. They sound like a legal firm.
Ornstein and Smo.
Here for all your legal needs. Ornstein and Smo.
No win, no fee.
Yeah.